do this, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. For today, Truman by Jean Reidy is going to be really interesting. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Truman. To Hagrid and his Sarah, J.R. Fernet, LRC. Oh, that's a cute little message. Truman was small, the size of a donut, a small donut, and every bit as sweet. Guys, meet Truman, and he is really tiny, the size of a donut, and every bit as sweet. He lived with his Sarah high above honking taxis and growling trash trucks and streaking cars and the number 11 bus which traveled south. Now guys, look at, as you can see, they lived in a very busy place, and he lived with his Sarah. Look at that. He lived with his Sarah. Truman never honked or growled or shrieked at anything or anybody. He was peaceful and pensive, just like his Sarah. That is true, guys. Meet Sarah, and that's Truman. They're like best buddies, very quiet, never growling, never shrieking, doing nothing, just so peaceful, guys, as you can see. One day, Sarah ate a big banana with her breakfast, clipped a big bow in her hair, and buttoned up a brand new sweater. She strapped on a backpack so big 32 small tortoises could ride along in it. But 0 tortoises did, though. As you can see, guys, it's another good morning day. It's another day. But then again, Sarah has ate a big banana with her breakfast, a big bow in her hair, and there is going somewhere with this big backpack. That's unusual. Sarah placed 7 green beans in Truman's dish. 2 more than usual. Guys, something unusual is happening this morning because Sarah is eating a very big breakfast and she's carrying a big backpack and she's leaving 7 beans. 2 more than usual for Truman. She kissed her finger and tossed it to his shell and whispered, "Then be brave." Then she left. Gosh, I think she is going somewhere. She's going somewhere, and the message is, be brave. And then she left. Not to worry, she'd left before and she'd always return, but this time that backpack was particularly big and Sarah looked particularly pensive. And that banana and that bow, and let's not forget about those extra beans. Now, as you can see, it's quite thoughtful, it's quite extraordinary because all these events happening in that particular day, and Truman's thinking so hard, like, what is going on? But she left before and she'd always come back. But why is today so different? Today is different. That's when Truman saw something he'd never seen before. Sarah boarding the number 11 bus going south. The bus roared away. Oh no, guys, as you can see, he was being a bit cautious and he was being a bit stressed out because something extraordinary was happening for him. But as you can see, as he peered down this window, he saw Sarah boarding number 11 bus, which she never did before, and she roared away. Truman waited for Sarah to return. He waited and waited. He waited 1,000 hours, tortoise hours. That is, until he could wait no longer. He would go after his Sarah. He would catch the number 11 south, even amid the honking and the growling and the shrieking, even if it seemed impossible. Book. Guys. Now Truman is in his glass room and he's been waiting for Sarah forever, thousands hours, tortoise hours. But then again, this was an extraordinary day for him, and I think he needs to do something, even if it seems impossible. That's when he noticed the rocks, 3 rocks that had always been there. Ordinary rocks that now seemed extraordinary. As you can see, guys, the rock's always been there. He never noticed it before, but now, since he wants to go after Sarah and wants to be brave, just like he told her, and now that rock seemed extraordinary because he's using it to climb. As you can see. And the arm of the couch, and the pillow popped just right, and the tall boat, and the rock. As you can see, guys, this was his room. He's climbed his rock, up the sofa, up this boat. It looks like it was meant to be. Everything was lining up for him. And the big rock, and the rock, that glorious, endless rock. Without Sarah, their home seemed vast and uncharted and unsettling. It was huge for him, as you can see now. He wants to go after Sarah, and all this space looks very, very vast and endless. Uh-oh. Truly unsettling, as you can see now. He is outside his room. And there's a big mountains to climb, and everything looked dangerous. Everything looked unsettling because the room is huge. And he doesn't know what to do. And as you can see, the toys which were friendly before, now they looked dangerous on the outside. But perhaps most unsettling was that Truman could no longer see the taxis or the trash trucks or the cars or the number 11 bus. Which way was south anyway? Guys, as you can see now he's way down under the rock. As you can see, he cannot see outside his window. He cannot see the taxis. He cannot see the number 11 bus. Now, which way was the south anyway? No! Now the sun hung low like Truman's head and heart. Just then, as you can see, he's been walking around the huge room all day, and it's getting dark, and just then, boom, scratch, whish, up floors and under doors. Truman heard it, a bus. It was time to cast the number 11 south. Amid the honking and the growling and the shrieking, yet standing there in the ray of light, Truman felt peaceful and pensive and brave. Yes, he did, guys. As you can see, it's getting dark, but then again, he's hearing that particular number 11 bus sound, and even though with all that extraordinary things happening outside him, he felt peaceful, he felt pensive, and he felt brave. Just like Sarah told him, he felt brave. But just as he was about to slip under the door, through that opening, barely the size of a small tortoise, look at that, guys. Now, he has reached the entrance or the door, and just as he was about to open the door, there was Sarah. As you can see, she spotted him shining like the sun. Truman, he cried. And she scooped him up and said things like, "Oh my goodness, and you, and how did you ever, and amazing!" Oh, as you can see, guys, now he was just about to reach the door. He was just about to catch the number 11 bus, and he will. Actually, he would have, but then again, as you can see, Sarah just appeared. Sarah just appeared, and that was amazing. Sarah kissed her finger and touched it to his shell and tucked him backly in his tank, where he was peaceful, pensive, and proud. He is so proud, guys. Well, he did it. He did it. He went to Sarah to get her, but then again, look at that. He did it, and he's back in his room, safe and proud. Look at Truman. He is so proud. Sarah is so proud of him, as you can see. He's very, very proud. And later, just before bedtime, she read him a story. Yes, she did. She read him a story. I think, a story of her writing. Truman and number 11 bus. Truman and his adventure, as you can see. Look at that. And there's Truman, proud and brave Truman, listening out loud, as you can see. Now, Truman knew that one day soon he and his Sarah might travel south to see new sights, hear new sounds, and think new thoughts together. It will not be the Sarah, it will be them together. He knew that, but his Sarah will never leave him alone, as you can see. She'll always be back, no matter how big banana she eats, no matter how big backpack she carries, no matter if she just rides different buses, but she always will be back. She always will be back, and someday they're going to travel together. Someday they're going to travel together. What a beautiful story, everybody. What a beautiful story. Truman and Sarah and their friendship. Such an amazing story.